Welcome to the neighborhood, YouTube family. Wait. Cut to the beat.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style from me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button, and also please remember to annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. And also, you guys know I live for the comments down below. But let's just jump straight into these reactions. Let's go! Okay, so let's jump straight into this reaction. We're going to be reacting to Skillet, Not Gonna Die. And I gotta tell y'all, the first time I did a Skillet reaction was just about a few days ago, and I reacted to Feel Invincible. And that song was amazing. Like, I had never heard of Skillet until you guys in my subscriber list told me to react to them. So we're definitely going to be reacting to this. And I do apologize when I did that reaction that I had to chop it up, but you know, YouTube would not let the kid be great. When I was uploading that video, I think I got blocked at least like 11 times when I was trying to upload that video, no lie. And I had to like clip out certain things, and you guys know I hate cutting my clips, but I guess you can, as you can see, that they don't make all YouTubers alike, that they sit there and pick and choose who they want to sit there and upload all the, like, upload the whole track and everything. And I try to pause it enough, but I guess I didn't do so enough in my first reaction to them of Feel Invincible. So we're gonna hope that I don't have to sit here and chop out anything in this. But let's just jump straight into Skillet with Not Gonna Die. I cannot wait to react to this. And I'm already loving like the clip art. Like, I'm getting mystery, like death, like already from that. So let's get into this. Okay, this starting off like the Matrix. Woo! Whoa, okay, so I just gotta pause it real quickly, because if she is not the most amazing, and I don't even want to put gender attached to it, but like the most amazing female drummer I have seen, like, she kills it. And I can say that she probably basically bodies even male drummers I've reacted to. Like, I'm not an expert in the whole like metal, rock, and punk genre, and I don't know the vast list of all drummers, but I can say from the reactions that I've done, and somebody coming from like the hip-hop, R&B, and like soul type of realm and rap realm, like, she kills it to me. Like, I don't think I've ever seen another drummer sit there and drum as passionately as she does. But let's jump straight back into this. Ooh. See, and this is why I gotta pause it real quickly. I love his voice. His voice like just pierces, like anytime he sings, it just pierces through my like core and pierces like to my heart. And what I love about this track is basically, at least from what I'm hearing as it's first starting off, basically Not Gonna Die, I'm thinking that it's probably related to suicide or something like that, or just not giving up and succumbing to the acts of wanting to commit suicide. And it's crazy because when I sit here and think about this, it's making me almost think of like NF, the rapper. And I know I shared a lot of like my personal stories, but some of the people who are like new to the channel doesn't know like my personal journeys as growing up, and how I grew up in like the foster care system in New York, and just having to just like jump around from foster home to foster home. I've been to like I think it was about like roughly like 7, maybe. I went to 7 different foster homes over the course of me being from 11 up until 21 within New York. And so it was basically like, it made me think, this song is actually making me think of like the first time I tried to commit suicide, which was when I was 8 years old. And I'm like not lying. And it was basically because I basically was getting like picked on a lot in school. And it was basically because of people just knowing like the background that I come from, and also because it was like so much hurt and hate that I had for like my mother abandoning me when I was younger, when I was like 3 months old, and not really understanding why it wasn't okay for her to love or want any part of me. And then also because my biological dad didn't really care. He was like a big drug dealer, and it was like I didn't even get to meet my biological father until I was like around, I want to say like 24. That's when I met him like face to face, and that was because my grandmother, which was his mother, was working at, well, not working, she was on her deathbed because she was dying from cancer, and she was being treated at the hospital I worked at, and which I still work at. And that's where I finally met him face to face. But all that to say, I'm basically speaking of like when I wanted to commit suicide that first time, and I was 8 years old, and I basically lit my I locked myself in my bedroom and lit my curtains in my room on fire, and just like tried to set it ablaze. And I wanted to burn myself inside my room because I just could not see why it wasn't okay for my mom to want any part of me. And I felt like she harbored so much hate from me because of my father, and just because of the like previous traumas that she went through. So it's basically putting me in that mind frame of how this song is starting out. But I'll probably share more about this story, but let's just jump straight back into this. I'm sorry for going off on a tangent. Whoa! Come on! And what I love about this is you can actually sense what they are saying. Like, you believe everything that they're saying because of the passion, the raw passion, the vulnerability, the way that they're projecting and projecting their voices on this track. Everything, like, you can, like, it sends like really like literal chills down your arms and up your spine, because you can, like, you could see the connection and correlation that they have with the lyrics. Like, there's no disconnect whatsoever. Like, you can, like, it's almost as if they've experienced this personally. And I don't want to sit there and say like I know their life, but it's to the point where you're actually thinking like, whoa, did they go through what they're saying on here? Because you know how like a lot of artists, you can sense the disconnect, but with them I'm not sensing like a disconnect whatsoever. I'm actually feeling like this is tangible, like this is relatable, this is something that sticks deep to their core. But let's jump back into this. I love how that's playing. Oh, I love that. He said, when life pushes me, I'll push it back harder. Is that what he said? Whoa, I love that line. That was a bar. Like, that was like a rap bar. Like, okay, I like that. That was dope. I gotta take that back. Her eyes are hauntingly beautiful. Did she say, then I heard you flat? I can't. I really. This. I thought Feel Invincible was amazing. This is amazing. Like, whoa. Like, can you get any better than this? Like, I really want to know. Somebody let me know. Is there better songs than Feel Invincible and Not Gonna Die? Because, like, I really am, like, torn right now. Because when I react to Feel Invincible, like, I was like, whoa, like, this is amazing. And now I'm reacting to Not Gonna Die. It's like, it's crazy because I don't know if it's because I have, like, such, like, well, I had, like, a deep connection to Feel Invincible, too, so I can't even lie. But it's like, this, like, this hits differently. Like, if y'all know what that means, like, I guess it's because of, like, me thinking about all the past traumas and, like, the experiences that I went through as a child. Like, this hits differently because it's like, it just summons, like, everything, and it shows how much, like, of a fighter that I was to reach my goals and to reach my aspirations and not to succumb to, like, what life had to throw at me, which is probably pretty much what Feel Invincible was about, too. Because it's like, this is sitting there just teaching you how to fight, to keep fighting and not die. Like, not sit there and let what's going on within your current life sit there and make you have a past life, if that makes sense. Like, where you're reflecting as a spirit and like, damn, like, I wish I could sit there and go back again and live. Because it's like, you're still going to be living in that trauma and that hurt. And it's even going to be worse because now you're a spirit, and it's like, you can't really physically correct it or do anything about it because your body is gone. Like, so you're just living with that trauma and that pain. I love this. This is an amazing song. Let's get back into this. Whoa. Woo! Come on with the guitar riff. Whoa, let's go. Whoo, that was amazing. That was like one of the best songs I heard again. Oh, yeah, this is definitely going on my playlist too. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta pause y'all for a second because if I don't do this, I'm gonna actually forget. This will be going on my playlist like right now. Skillet, Not Gonna Die. Yes, and it's there. That is definitely going on my playlist right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. Add it to library. That is going on my playlist right as we speak. Okay, so let's sit here and talk about Skillet, Not Gonna Die. I love this track. I thought that this was absolutely phenomenal. If I had to sit there and say, damn, I can't even say which one I like better. I don't even know. I can't say if I like Feel Invincible or this. Nah, because this is gonna be like, this is almost like, you know, when you have that the angel and the devil over your shoulders, like where you're sitting there just like, I feel like this is Phil Invincible and like this is like not gonna die, and they both speaking into my ear like, I'm this great, I'm this great, I'm this great, but no, you know I did this, but no, you hear how haunting I was on this track, no, but you know that my guitar riff was amazing, but yeah, look at you, do you know my vocals, like I literally like killed it, like that's what I'm getting from this, like this, like between both of those songs, like, and those are only my first 2 Skillet reactions, this and that one, and it's like, whoa, like that was amazing. I love this track, like I said, and I think I loved it so much because of like the deep connection that I have with it, basically because of, like I said, of growing up in the foster care system, basically being abandoned by my mother at like 2 to 3 months old, and then going with my great grandmother and living with her from 3 months old until like 11 after she passed away from breast cancer, and then going back to live with my biological mother for like a year and a half or 2, and then basically just like being exposed to like a lot of situations, like her prostitution, her drug abuse, her alcohol abuse, like struggling, being homeless, living on streets, eating out of garbages, living in homeless shelters, basically being raped by my mother's boyfriend, and then being raped by my cousin, like after I said numerous of times about my cousin after leaving my mom's house, and then getting thrown into the foster care system after that, and just like having so many different family members just turn their back on me, and then like really struggling and battling with God, like, yo, what is the lesson, what is the point, what is the reasoning behind all of these things that I'm going through, and then having to take that over into like my college career and just trying to navigate and piece it together, because it was like, yeah, as a child I was able to shun myself away from that, but then when you get as an adult, you get free will and freedom of choice, and you're like, okay, instead of doing homework, I'd rather sit here and run the streets or do this because it's an easy fix. It's numbing my pain, and that, so to speak. So as I was going through college and going through my first bachelor's degree and then going through my second bachelor's degree, and then I'm sitting here learning, I'm like, yo, like, what is the lesson? What is the point? Like, I'm sitting here trying to satisfy my urge for a way out, and I did that through almost trying to do suicide attempts, and then almost falling victim to what the things that my mom exposed me to, and almost repeating those steps. But somebody in the back of my head, I don't know what type of fortitude I had, really sat there and was like, yo, Mark, you can't do this. And then it was like even struggling with it into my first master's degree, I was still trying to find those tangible aspects to be like, yo, how can I escape this? Like, what is, like, how can I sit here and take back my life and take control over it? Because it's like, I'm like such a perfectionist in that way. Like, I gotta have control over everything, and if I don't have control, I feel minimized, I feel devalued, I feel less than. And then it also even carried over into my second master's degree, where I was like, I was still trying to gain like the knowledge and trying to the self-awareness, and it's like it was more of like on a spiritual level, because it's like I understood it, but I didn't want to accept it. And then it's like I had to learn, like, yo, Mark, you were given this mountain so you could show other people that it can be climbed and that you can get down from it. Like, all those past trials and tribulations and everything that you've been through with the suicide attempts, the seeing your mom strung out and almost having her kill you, and the rapes and all this other stuff, and actually seeing my mom physically raped. I've actually witnessed my mom being raped before a couple of times by men that she so claimed and tried to cling on to desperately love. Like, all of that can really like have a psychological damage on a person where they can't survive that. But then I use that fortitude and everything, and it's like I stand proud, because I'm like, yo, if I did it, so much more people can do it. And that's like one of the reasons why I got on YouTube, is because I wanted to show people, despite all the negative comments that some people try to leave me, and I'm like, yo, like, dude, do you even watch my videos? Because obviously you don't, because I'm like, if you've seen how much I've been through, I'm not going to let a person that I don't know personally get to me personally. Like, you're not going to get up under my skin, because a lot of the things that I've been through, like, yeah, I might comment and say something back to you guys, but a lot of the things that, like, a lot of these trolls that are on the internet, but a lot of y'all, like, that sit there and do that, y'all hide. I don't have to hide. You see me clearly on display on front of camera. You see my picture in there with everything. Like, I don't have to hide, because I have nothing to be ashamed about or anything that I do. So it's like, when you sit there and put yourself on a platform like this, a lot of people could sit there and think that, oh, you shy away from it. But It's like, I just love everything. Like I said, that was going off on a tangent, but I love everything about this track. I thought that they killed it, and I cannot rate this because that was amazing. So with that being said, everything was amazing. That guitar riff was amazing at the end. That was like by far one of the best guitar riffs I've heard. And her with her drumming skill, yeah, we're just gonna end it right there. Her drumming skills are amazing. If I could I wish I can even beat on a pot like that, let alone beat on a drum like that. Like, that is amazing. Like, so we just gonna end it right here. With that being said, please remember to let me know what you thought of Skillet with Not Gonna Die in the comments below. And remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.